Have you ever woken up in the morning feeling unusually heavy, or felt a tightness in your chest after just a little bit of movement? Today, I want to talk about how the everyday foods we consume without a second thought might be quietly throwing our bodies out of balance. Let me share a story with you. There was someone who struggled with constant fatigue and lived with deep concern over certain health markers from his regular checkups. Remarkably, in just 1 month, without any medication, he brought those numbers back to a healthy range and regained his old vitality. What did he change? If I told you that this one thing we consume so casually was actually a warning signal for your health, what would you think? Now, let's take a journey deep inside to uncover the secrets of our lifeline, the blood vessel. The inner lining of your blood vessels plays a vital role in keeping your blood flowing smoothly. Think of it like a smooth river bed that allows the water to glide along effortlessly. However, certain foods, like the sugary drinks or processed snacks we often enjoy, can cause serious damage to this precious lining. It's like sharp rocks being embedded into that smooth river bed, causing cracks and inflammation, making it rough and jagged. When the vessel walls become damaged and rough, waste products begin to adhere to them easily, much like dust settling on a sticky surface. Over time, this buildup causes the vessels to narrow and stiffen, ultimately becoming the primary culprit behind poor circulation. Even worse, the damaged cells can no longer produce enough of the essential substance that keeps our blood vessels flexible. A young tree sways gracefully in the wind, while the branches of an old tree become stiff and brittle over the decade. Our blood vessels are the same. After long-term exposure to this specific eating habit, the vessel walls lose their elasticity and become as tough as an old, worn-out rope. These rigid vessels create strong resistance against blood flow, forcing your heart to work much harder than it should just to pump blood through your body. Isn't it startling that something we eat every day could lead to such a scary outcome? It's time to be a little more mindful of what we put on our plates. What happens to our bodies if we boldly decide to stop consuming this? You might think, I don't have enough willpower, but our bodies have an incredible ability to heal themselves much faster and more powerfully than we imagine. Let's look at the positive changes your body will experience over a 30-day timeline after letting go of this. First, during the first week, from day 1 to day 7, you'll notice a change. Excess water retention begins to fade, and you'll feel your face and limbs becoming lighter and more refreshed. As the puffiness caused by certain ingredients subsides, your whole body begins to feel more comfortable, the first sign of renewed energy. It's like a blocked waterway finally opening up and flowing freely again. By the second week, round day 14, you'll experience something even more wonderful. As your blood becomes less sticky and starts to flow smoothly, those nagging morning headaches may miraculously disappear. With better circulation, your brain receives oxygen and nutrients more effectively, clearing away the brain fog and leaving you feeling sharp and refreshed. This isn't just about feeling better, it's also a boost for your memory and focus. Finally, by day 30, you will see your internal pressure levels stabilize. When your vessels are flexible, your heart doesn't have to pump as hard, naturally maintaining steady internal pressure. So, how can we effectively quit this without feeling stressed? The key is not just to hold back, but to wisely find replacements. For example, when you crave a sugary drink, try sparkling water or a fragrant herbal tea instead. Choose whole grain bread, brown rice, or oats instead of white rice and white bread. For snacks, opt for protein-rich Greek yogurt or a handful of nuts. Furthermore, it's important to balance your body with other nutrients. Regularly consuming fiber-rich vegetables and good sources of protein is a significant aid in maintaining vascular health.